Hey everybody, Mitch Deskis here with Raw Fitness, and today I'm going to show you a bodyweight circuit workout that's going to help burn fat in the process. So we're not going to need any weights, not going to need any dumbbells, barbells, anything like that. All we're going to need is just our body weight, and the beauty of this is we can do it in the comfort of our own homes, at the office, at the park, or wherever you want to do this. You can do it wherever. So the first exercise we're going to do is going to be a squat, but the whole premise behind this is it's a circuit. So essentially what we're going to do is we're going to do an exercise for an extended period of time. So for instance, the first exercise, which is going to be the squat, we're going to do it for 40 seconds. We're going to take a break for 20 seconds, and then we're going to move on to the next exercise for another 40 seconds. So the first exercise we're going to do is going to be the squat. So all we're going to do is we're going to come out shoulder width apart with our feet pointed out, and let me get my stopwatch. We all have smartphones, so I'm sure we have a stopwatch. You can use your stopwatch on as a watch. So here we go. So it's gonna be timed. So we're gonna have our feet pointed out, and all we're gonna do is we're gonna have our hands above our head, and we're really gonna squeeze our shoulder blades together to really contract those muscles back there, our mid traps. So we're going to do this for 40 seconds. So you want to come down about parallel with the ground, almost breaking parallel, keeping it at a right angle. If you have any knee issues, you can hold on to a steady flat surface, which is going to take the stress off the knees and really work your hamstrings, your glutes, and your quads. So if you're a beginner, I would go at a steady pace. Just because you don't want to be too sore the next day. Have a tendency to do that. So you want to keep the weight on the back of your heels the whole time and not come too far forward. Alright, so 20-second rest. We're going to move on to the next exercise, which is going to be a push-up plank. But we're not going to do any push-ups. All we're going to do is just going to get in the push-up position and get into the plank. So here we go. Now if you want, you can get in traditional with your toes out, or you can get on your knees, whichever is easiest for you. So all we're going to do is we're going to come down and come right back up. And we're going to alternate, so we really work both of the arms, the chest, and our shoulders as well. And we really want to keep our abs tight, because we really want to focus on that as well. 10 seconds. So if you want to make it a little more difficult, you can go a little faster, or a little slower, whichever you prefer. Okay. 20-second rest. And the next exercise we're going to go into is going to be the mountain climber. So I'll share that with you in a second. But even with these bodyweight workouts, even if you're advanced, you work out in the gym like I do, these are definitely something you could do at home and still get a great cardio workout. So we can get back down the push-up position. In the mountain climber, we're just going to bring our knees up to our chest. You really want to contract the abs, really hold them tight, because this is a good ab workout as well. Do this for 40 seconds. If you want to make this a little more difficult, you can obviously go at a faster rate than I'm going, but I want to be able to talk to you and not be out of breath the whole time. So for you beginners out there, this is where I would start. For more advanced people who want more of a challenge, I would definitely go a little bit faster. 3 more seconds, 2 more. Alright. Ooh. Okay. So the next exercise we're going to do now is just going to be traditional jumping jacks, but just like I showed you before with the squat, we had our hands above our head and we squeezed our shoulder blades together. It's essentially what we're going to do with this as well. So we're going to start just like this, squeeze them. 1, 2, 3. You should really feel it in your mid and upper traps and your rear delts. You're really contracting the muscle. Have your feet come out, shoulder width apart. No need to go any further than that. Like I said, if you want to make it a little more difficult, you can go faster, or for more of a beginner, you can go at a slower pace. then the final exercise we're gonna do is gonna be some knee highs. High knees, whatever you wanna call it. But essentially we're just gonna bring up our knees as high as we can to our chest and just jog in place. So, 4 more seconds. Feeling a lot out of breath. Here we go. Just bring them real high. Like I said, if you want to make it a little more difficult, go faster. But I'm gonna be able to talk at the same time. So 40 seconds. 5 more seconds. Woo! You can tell I'm out of breath. It's a really good workout. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do that 3 to 4 times of that circuit, going from each exercise, 40 seconds at one, 20-second rest, and then proceed to the next exercise. So, like I said, this is gonna help really burn that fat. This is what's really gonna shed the fat around our midsection. You can do a ton of crunches, but essentially that's not what's gonna really get that six-pack. So, doing this circuit 3 times a week, 5 times a week, whichever you do it in the morning, preferably before you eat. That way you're able to shed all the stuff that you had from the previous night, like your fat and your calories. But hope you guys enjoyed the video, and stay tuned for another body weight exercise, which I'm gonna help you get some lean muscle mass.